precision. We can keep the firepower for enemies that wish to do us harm, and now we have precision, the scalpel that can go in and take out an insurgent with minimal collateral damage and support what that commander on the ground and that soldier on the ground needs.
It allows you to reach out over the battlefield, to surprise the enemy, to take advantage of weaknesses in the enemy. Artillery demoralizes the enemy. It destroys his will to fight. The digitization system on M777, it's the first time that it's ever been deployed on a towed gun. Knowing where the gun is, knowing where the target is, it's simple geometry to connect the two. It's used on a daily basis. It gives the flexibility of operations in a most demanding and indeed ever-changing battlefield.
Ang kakayahan ng M777 na magpalipat-lipat ng lugar ng mabilisan at pagiging asintado nito ang naglagay sa kanya sa ika-7 pwesto sa ating listahan. Ikano ba to? Makabilo. Sa mundo ng mga tangke at kanyon, kilala ang mga pangalang Panzer at Howitzer. Ang susunod na heavy metal weapon ang magpapatuloy ng maaangas na lahi nito.
The PZH-2000 is regarded by some observers as being among the most powerful 155 systems in the world.
Highly automated ang kanyong ito na may pinagsamang husay ng paggalaw at bilis ng pagputok. Ang Panzer Howitzer 2000 mula sa Germany ang pang-anim sa ating listahan.
The PZH-2000 is an ultimate weapon because it combines a certain lethality, a high rate of fire, with the speed to maneuver quickly and get into different positions.
Mabilis mag-ibon ang gantong uri ng mga sandata. Ang range at accuracy ng PZH-2000 ang isang magandang halimbawa nito. Yan parang yung adik sa kanto namin. Sabog na sabog.
It is actually a low collateral system. And the accuracy of artillery systems compared to 50, even 100 years ago, has gone from being a bit hit and miss to potentially giving you accuracy, even with dumb shells, of 20 meters. To put that in perspective, 20, maybe 30 years ago, a similar artillery system would have had an accuracy first round of about 100 yards.
Gamit ang makinang may 950 horsepower, ang 55 toneladang PZH-2000 ay kayang bumirit papasok at palabas ng battlefield sa bilis na mahigit 60 kilometers per hour.
When you have that kind of weight combined with that kind of speed, not to mention rate of fire, you're talking about a serious battlefield advantage.
So the ability to get to a location, set up, fire your fire mission, and then get out as quickly as possible, absolutely crucial to survival.
Fully automated din ang loading mechanism nito.
Instead of, say, a traditionally sized gun crew, which if you were doing sustained fire, you'd be looking at 8 to 10 men, you can get away with as few as 3.
Dahil sa mga katangian ng PZH-2000, isang uri ng teknik sa labanan ng artillery na kung tawagin ay MRSI ang naimbento. Sa Tagalog, hindi ka bubuhayin ito.
Multiple round simultaneous impact, or mercy.
You cause most of the casualties in the first 12 seconds. Therefore, if you can get as many shells on target in less than 12 seconds, you will maximize your destructive power.
It's a way that you can vary the trajectory of 4 different 155 artillery shells so that 4 rounds land on the same target at the same time.
PZH-2000 has certainly taken traditional 155mm artillery systems to the epitome of where they can go with current technology. You have got a highly engineered machine, you have got a very integrated system which is delivering both firepower and accuracy in one platform.
Di biro ang halaga ng ganito klase ng precision engineering mula pa sa Germany. Ang bansang nag-imbento ng BMW, Mercedes-Benz at Beer. Gayunpaman, dahil sa bangis itong makaubos ng 5 shell ng sabay-sabay, sulit na sulit ang PZH-2000. Kung ako si Pinoy, babawasan ko ang pork barrel ng mga kongresista at re-regaluhan ko ng ganito ang AFP.
Iba pakiramdam ko eh. Sana mali yung kutob kung may dumating na mahilig sa construction worker.
Tado, may mga salesman.
Hello. Hi. I'm Michael Jeltsin of the Electromax group of companies specialized in ref, TV, Betamax, and water jag.
Hi, I'm Lord. I'm an apprentice.
Intern.
I'm an intern of the Electromax group of companies specialized in TV, radio, Betamax, and water jag.
Ha?
I'm Lord.
Lord.
I'm an intern of the Electromax group of companies specialized in TV, radio, Betamax, and water jag.
Ha?
Akala ko ba babae ka?
Ulitin mo lang.
Pwede mo yung pizza.
Siya bes, hindi na importante o di aton mga itsura de afuera. Siya bes, mas importante paganya di aton mga itsura de adentro. Kay igual lang set como ng mga artillery. Kay si antes, paleho sila de guerrillada. Ahora, mas kaya man sila el mas inteligente y el mas preciso. Igual lang ser contado. Cosa le quiera na di su mga mujer. Corsonada di suyo, el mga guapo ya, el mga guapa ya gale, y el mga inteligente. Igual conmigo. Tama.
Ouch. Lupit, no? Pizza tayo? Okay lang?
Ha?
Ang panlima sa ating listahan ng heavy metal weapons, pinagsama sa NLOS Canon ang computer networking at hybrid engine technology. Ang resulta, isang mapanira at magaan na kanyon.
The NLOS cannon brings a new dimension to artillery.
Dati, kailangan na pa ng maraming sundalo para paandarin ang isang kanyon. Mula sa pagpapaputok, pagkakarga ng magazine at pagtanggal ng basyo. Paano na lang kung may hangover yung ibang sundalong nag-inuman kagabi?
It automatically selects the correct ammunition, sets the fuse, loads the shell, selects the right amount of propellant, loads the propellant, and then aims and fires the gun. All of that in 10 seconds.
At lahat ng ito ay maaaring patakbuhin ng 2 tao lang.
20 seconds after the vehicle or the crew receives a fire mission, the first round is downrange. You can fire then 6 rounds in a minute. And for survivability, that vehicle can then displace 20 seconds after that last round has been fired.
Siyempre, ang bagong henerasyon ng kanyon, nangangailangan din ng makabagong sundalo. Yung batak na batak yata sa video games. O, di ba? Pag pinagalitan ka ng teacher mo dahil sobra ka ng paglalaro ng Counter-Strike, sabihin mo lang, Ma'am, gusto ko magsundalo.
We're asking these soldiers to do things that are fundamentally different than what they've done in the past. They're focusing on fighting the war, the battle, rather than carrying ammunition and doing the traditional jobs of servicing the gun. The reality is machines are faster than people.
3 columns, 150 plus. They want that command node back.
Enemy dismount, 200 meters. Normandy is secure.
Greg, check your red picture.
You can engage more targets. You can reduce the number of people actually that you have to deploy in combat so you can be more survivable.
Bahagi ito ng modernong sistema ng pangdigma ng US Army. Bawat sasakyan, sundalo at armas ay konektado sa isang uri ng data network. Sa paraang ito, alam ng lahat kung may nakaambang panganib.
All of the sensors, all of the observers, all the units in contact, and take all that information, fuse it, and have a common picture of what's going on in the battlefield.
FCS focuses on the network so that you can share real-time information across the force while on the move.
You've got a hybrid electric drive that knows what the power demand on the vehicle is, how much power am I using, how fast am I going, so that it's always operating at its peak efficiency.
Ang diesel na makina nito ay kargado rin ng isang lithium-ion battery. Kung kaya